Welcome back to Machinery D. If you watch the video, you know I've got this little 580K I'm fixing up. And ever since I've had this thing, I bought it with this issue. Got a pretty good leak in the extendahoe. I don't know if it's a hose or if it's a cylinder. We got to take it apart and find out. The book tells to take the bucket off. And I could do that, but I'm hoping that with more equipment than most people have, hopefully I can get it done. I just don't like taking more apart than I have to. So hopefully that backhoe or that forklift to help out and we can kind of get this done. So as you'll see, I've got this supported. I've got a strap here going around this hinge point. That way that bucket, if that bucket swivels, it's not going to change my strap. Right here is where that cylinder hooks on this end. So they want you to take the bucket and the cylinder off. I don't think I have to do that. I could be wrong. But as you see, there's no pressure on this. The bucket's just kind of hanging, free hanging there. So I think I can do this. I don't know, first time for me, we'll see. So I'm going to take that pin out. Also, what you're going to have to take apart is these two hoses here for the bucket cylinder. One on each side. That's 1 1/4 inches and 1 1/8 inches. And then also, if we come under here, those are the hoses that go into this cylinder, the extendahoe. Here's the other point that it connects. It connects here and down here. So let's get some stuff taken apart and get this done. So, got the pin out down there. But these hoses are super tight. I don't know if I'm just getting old and don't have the horsepower anymore, but I couldn't get them loose, so you might be able to use this trick sometime. Ratchet strap between 2 wrenches, and it just pops. I'm going to tell you guys, I had some torque on that sucker. And if you get some tension on it, it still won't pop. What usually helps is give it a good rap with a hammer. That vibration, knock that rust loose. Anyway, I finally got it broke loose. Well, probably not too hard to figure out why it come off so hard. There's the sealing. That flare fitting is back here, and that's what seals it. But there's nothing to keep moisture and everything from coming down these threads and rusting. That's why sometimes these things are so dang tight. So, I told you we got hoses under here, but those are don't matter right now because our cylinder's still hooked here. I got the pin out here. Those did what I hoped they do and just hang there. Bucket's just free hanging, no other problem. I don't know if I can drive and do this at the same time, but I will attempt to slide this thing off. Let's see what happens here. May have to edit this out if this beeper, because it's going to be on in a minute. If this beeper gets crazy annoying. There it finally started sliding. The issue is I don't know that I've got enough elevation to really make this work. I guess we'll soon see. Because I left the bucket on it because I don't listen to directions. I'm going to have to go back and down at the same time. Alright, 7 hours later literally. I had to go help the neighbor with a busted water line with a 580 Super Rail. Back to this. Dark now. Having fun. Okay, so you see it's all apart. I lied to you earlier because I watched YouTube videos before I did this, and everybody said take this pin out. even on the K's. I watched K videos, and I was like, that makes no sense. This pin looks suspect, but guess what? I'm like, okay, whatever. So I took that out. At the end of that video, the clip a second ago, you saw it wasn't wanting to come off. Took this pin out, hands were full, didn't video it, but slid right off like butter. Alright, I've got a leak somewhere in this extendahoe, and I don't know if it's a hose or a cylinder. Well, I'm going to tell you something. If it's a hose, it's got to be both, because look at this sucker. It's gone. Dust ring gone. Hear the air bypassing? Terrible. What do you think? Cylinder or hoses? Next thing to do is unhook these hoses on the bottom. I believe take this pin out. That's what I'm going to try anyway. And take that cylinder out. Now, I'd try to video all that, but I'm one man with two hands. One more little tip before I take these hoses loose. If you hook them up wrong, it'd be pretty easy to fix, but I don't like redoing stuff, so I don't know anything can run better or worse with a little JD yellow on it. I'm going to mark one. I'll probably replace the hoses anyway, but when I pull it out, I can put yellow on the cylinder too, so I know which one goes to which. Anyway, just thought I'd let you know. Unhooked the hoses, took that pin out right there. You'll see, I believe it's still hanging out on this side. And she came right out. So, off that short little clip I showed you, I'm going to say the kit itself, it definitely needs some seals and O-rings. Right here is where your dust seal would go, and it is just gone. 80s machine, what do you expect? Extendahoe hanging out here. I don't really love it on those heavy-duty sawhorses, but I don't know if they're heavy-duty, but they're working. I don't know. May change that before tonight because we got to order some parts. But look at the hoses. Yeah, we ain't no hacks. I don't know if they're leaking or not, but we'll put new hoses on it. This machine will go up for sale, and I do not want to have a conscience. I tell everybody exactly what everything is. I don't lie. I don't cover anything up. So, but I get this done, and I also noticed this cylinder right here is leaking pretty good. This dipper cylinder. And as you see, the dust seal's gone on it pretty good too. That's that. When it was sitting under a load hanging out there, that was that mess. So, time to order parts, and maybe I'll make a video of it coming back together. But yeah, don't listen to some of the internet, and don't listen to the book. I really looked up the book on this, and it said take that back arm off. I don't know why. It just took that off. Once you take the bucket off, I mean, probably if you don't have a forklift or some kind of good lifting equipment, less weight to handle, but I don't know, worked fine. Could have just took that pin out and been done with it, but whatever. Anyway, appreciate you taking the time. Check in and see if I make another video putting it back together on Machinery D.